Hi there, brick builders. Today we get fast. We get Le Mans fast, we get Porsche fast. We get a Le Mans Porsche by Mould King. We're talking about the Mould King 10002, the LM Porsche 919, which is the Le Mans model. It has 1049 pieces and it's 16 by 26 centimeters big and about 7 or 8 centimeters tall. And it's said to be done by 8+ kids, which I doubt a bit. And maybe a bit odd is there is virtually no technic built here except for the wheels. The rest is brick built. But first things first, let's have a look at the box. On the front we got our Porsche in the Le Mans trim. On the sides we get our measurements, a bit of pictures of our Porsche and a bit of other stuff. And on the back we have another picture of our Porsche. We can see that we can move the mirrors, we can move the antenna in the front of the windscreen, we can have a nice look at the back and on the wheels, and that is basically it. Then we get our stickers here, just a short glance. It's a lot of more or less fake advertising stickers here, so you can't put them on or you can't, or if you don't like, don't do it. So yes, I did. And then we get our instructions. Again, we have Mould King here, which means that new pieces on a new part are framed in red and not anything is grayed out or uncolored or discolored. In the end we get our 250 steps here, and this is done in 81 pieces and it's big enough and it doesn't leave a lot of trouble with anything. Maybe sometimes the colors, but that's basically it. Then we have something else here. This is a display model, so it is used to being displayed. And since a vehicle like this is, at least in my opinion, more interesting when you can also see the roof, I did do a bit of a stand here. This is not part of the set, but it does fit quite well, I guess. And then one of the stickers says Audito, which I was thinking, hey, maybe that's an Audi, since all these Le Mans vehicles are a bit samey since they are all following the same reglements, but no, it's definitely a Porsche. So let's open our box. As said, the set comes in 3 sections, and inside those bags for the sections there are other bags with pieces, or on every bag there is a section. But as per usual for Mould King, this is more of a hint than a must-have. Normally you get pieces that wander from section to section anyway, so don't be fooled when you have a lot of pieces left over in the end of one section. You're gonna need them in the next one. And then we get inside there our instructions and our stickers, and that's basically it. There is an inlay, a paper inlay in there, so that nothing is really rocking around too much as it's per usual by Mould King. The packaging is quite minimal. And with that, we are already in the building phase. So what do I think of that? This is a display set. This is not a big surprise, I guess, since this is not the Technic models. There's no motors, there's no remote control, there's even not a mobile stuff thingy here. It is simply a display set, and all the things you can do with it, they seem to cover that up, since you can't do anything except for driving this stuff around. And yes, as far as I know, this is original Mould King. I didn't spot this anywhere else. I didn't spot a mock that looks too similar to that. If I'm wrong, please tell me, since there are some signs that this might be a mock, since for example there is a separate bag with only black 1x1 square plates in there. And those are used, and those are already used up, but also at positions where they could use a 2x1 or 3x1 or a corner or something like that. This 1x1 stuff is a bit more present than I had thought. For example, the number 3 on this set is brick built on both sides, and it's brick built by creating 2 pillars, which one is green and the other is green with the pieces for the 3 out there, even if they could have used a 1x2 piece there on each side. So I don't know if some mocker has done this because he had so many 1x1 pieces and Mould King just took it over, or if they really had a extra delivery from Go Bricks for those 1x1 pieces, so they had to use them and to put them in sets, whatever. The other thing could be that they try to boast a bit the number of pieces here, maybe, but who really cares if it's 1,000 or 1,050 pieces in there? So I don't know. At least these pieces I was talking about, this could be substitutes. They are in there, but they're used elsewhere. The whole set uses constructions that are not that well suited to playing in the end or to handling this set much. There are 1 stud connections there, example for the wing in the back that is 1 stud on the one side and 1 stud on the other side, and they are also pulling, or the whole wing is pulling on those connections, so that it is rather easy to break this connection, and then it's rather fiddly to put the pieces in there again. I guess we already saw that, and yeah, I don't know. I'm on the safe side with this one, at least at those positions where you constantly damage something or you have to rebuild it, and took a bit of glue there. It wouldn't be necessary since it's Go Big pieces and they are fine, unless the clutch power here is used to the max and sometimes a bit beyond. But this is not something only Mould King has this problem. There are much larger companies that do have that problem also. On the contrary there, the wheels work very fine. There are clutchless pins, axle pins that are used there, and axle pins, and the wheels are put on there, and it works really fine. It rolls really good. There is no such thing like a steering or hand of God or something like that, but the wheels do work fine. But in the end, this is a display set and nothing else, except maybe you want to use those pieces. There is nothing in terms of colors that you can't see from the outside, so we have white and a lot of black and a bit of red and a bit of gray in the rims, and yeah, that's basically it there. So if you like the pieces, you can use them. It's Go Big quality, so you don't make anything wrong using those pieces there. But that's it for this video. If you liked what you've seen, please press the like button. If you didn't like what you've seen, please comment me that. And if you really want to be awesome, please subscribe. With that, have fun building, have fun watching, and see you.